We're finally here. Sup everybody, my name's Crytek Bomb, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. If everything goes swell with the way I did things, all that nonsense that's been happening for the past 2 streams before this should be dealt with. So, today we got the finale of the SELENIC Chronicles, the final one. And to make up for last stream, which was a Zabai versus Abyss reset, that stream is not finished. So, we're gonna also do the Zabai Abyss run, but I've done at least a clear with my main team, but I still need to see which teams can actually clear. I need to also simulate what teams actually could clear it on my account if I didn't get Zabai. That is important. Anyways, let me explain some things. So, after those last streams, especially the very last stream before this, I decided to do some digging to figure out what my problem was. I found out that my console is so old that it can't run a new type of modem, which was one of my bigger problems. But the more important part is that the Hertz connection that this router has is dual band. What that means is I have 2 Wi-Fi connections that have 2 different types of connections of the strength of the Hertz that, you know, connects to whatever device you have it on. And I found out that my Wi-Fi has 2 of the exact same name connected to both types of Hertz. So my PS4 kept trying to connect to one or the other, and when that would happen, that was the cause of it actually going out. It would keep trying to reconnect, and when it would reconnect to the wrong Hertz connection, which is what would cause my connection to be lost, or my Wi-Fi would go out, because it wouldn't figure out which one to connect to, because they're both the same name, but it would pick the one that had the strong connection. Well, the 5 Hertz has a stronger connection, but the 2.4 Hertz, which is what this console can only do, while weaker, it's also strong. So it needed to figure out which one to pick. And thanks to that, it just did not want to work with me. Even though I could watch YouTube without it going out, but I do know sometimes it would occasionally just randomly go out and come back on. Now, I'm on a guest network with the right connection to my PS4. So we should be good. We should not have any more problems connecting. We shouldn't have any problems disconnecting. So we can play this out for the next month and a half or so on PS4 without the goodness of it. Yeah? Yeah. Anyways, I think I finished setting this up. Thumbnail acquired. I have no idea what this final one is going to be. But, oh right, I forgot about this on the teapot. I should probably do something about that. Feels good that everything should be back to normal now. Kind of a mess. I was honestly worried I wasn't gonna go back to normal. Alright. So we got SELENIC Chronicles. I got 5 condensed, which today is Thursday. I wish that was on a Wednesday, then I would have dumped all this for something else. I don't know if I want to. Nah. I don't know. Either way, I think I already talked about in the last stream that I did some things. I mean, I guess yesterday I did crown this. Yeah, it is something that did happen. I did indeed crown his burst, so that was something I did. I don't think I did anything else crazy. So, yeah. Let's go sit over here. My room is so freaking hot. Feels like summer today. I don't like this. Finally did the Archon quest on my second count. Finished it up. So got even more pulls for what I'm gonna do next patch. But ping's looking good in the corner. It's been pretty consistent compared to it fluctuating. Who would have thought that the other connection of the wire would fluctuate so much? Because now it stays consistent around the 20s. I mean, sometimes it goes under 20, but it would never consist on the other connection. I thought that was strange, actually. But I never paid attention to it because that was with the old router. It would still fluctuate, but it would still be somewhat conditioned to be fine. Oh yeah, I got her to 9. I think I did that on stream. Was there anything else I forgot to mention? I don't think so. It's crazy to think that I'm about to go 3 weeks of just non-stop farming for the characters. This week should be the final week I have to do everything, and I can just start farming artifacts like a mad lad for my Zabai. But makes me not regret actually crafting her goblet. I would have went so long without a goblet. I would have not even had a 4-piece set for her. At least today I can actually test in Stygian, I suppose. So there's still that to take into account. So there's no problem there, I think. I thought about doing another for this, but I chose not to. Is there anything else? I guess I did earlier today test the Wi-Fi, the new Wi-Fi connection that I'm on, to see how I did in the Abyss. And I did a run. Was it a team without Zabar and I couldn't clear in? Another one which I want to redo with a different teammate, which is Navia. We're going to do a lot of Abyss runs in this stream to make up for last stream. But I didn't figure out what I want to do with these condensed, because there's 3 ley lines I can do today I still need to do. And then I guess maybe we can farm artifacts today. There's nothing really else to farm till Saturday. Right now, on stream today, this is going to be the biggest test to see how good this connection is, but everything I looked up online for points me towards this being the best solution if I can do it, and I thankfully can do this. So far it's been fine because, again, I just finished the Archon quest on my second count, so I have like the extra pulls that came with the pass. I don't even know if it even shows up over here anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's gone. Yeah. Oh no, it's still there. Yeah, I had just finished doing this like 30 minutes to an hour ago. Something like that. Either way.
Solidify.
It's crazy to think that I almost was going to crash out, not be able to deal with this, because this would have ruined next patch, honestly. If we could not, do anything about this.
Divine light, shield them.
Dang it, 16. I clicked that a lot faster. I'm surprised my ping went down to 16. I've never seen my ping go that low. Well, now it's 19. Ping doesn't really have any definitive recoil on like how the Wi-Fi is, but it gives me a bit of like an understanding of how good the Wi-Fi is. And so far, the best thing I noticed from the change in my Wi-Fi connection is that this connection is more consistent. So I guess is probably the best thing about it. I suppose. Where is it?
Gather.
Come here, boy.
I will have order.
Damn.
Light compels you. While the light shines bright.
Unironically, my boy that has no skill worked on, for some reason is doing some good damage. Definitely meant to hit me. Get off of me. Yeah. It's funny, he started whacking on Zabai, but it didn't feel like he did that much damage. Okay, I guess I might farm Arthas today, finally. But before I do that, I probably should go to Certain Teapot. Is there anyone who's close to max outside of Columbina? I'm pretty sure there's someone else that's level 9 on Friendship that I'll get to at least C before Genshin League PS4, because, reminder, next patch is the final patch on PS4. I'm going to be down but not out of Genshin when I leave PS4, but, okay, I probably actually could get her during next patch. Especially if I decide to play her, actually. Which, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, hold on. It sucks. I probably wanted to build her, but I just haven't got around to it. It's still the character I want to build. Like, I still want to build Sethos, but I don't really need to rush it. I would have built Goro. I even have a cracked-ass build on it right now. Just kind of chilling. If I actually got past, I don't know. If I actually got the C6, I'd have used them. But since he's not C6, I don't want to feel forced to use him. I do need to build Charlotte, though. I want to build Charlotte, so. Oh, Dahlia's almost max. I might actually get him maxed out before. I was gonna say before Stygian, but I'm unsure. It's definitely going to be around the second week of the patch. Next patch that I get this maxed out, unless I play him, which probably is not gonna happen. I built him on my second kill. He's alright, but I don't know. Got cons on at least. He's not a bad character to build though. He's like a pretty good unit for. I mean, well, saying he's a pretty good unit probably sounds fake, but like he sounds good enough for Imaginary Freedom. I want to build him for that. Yeah, I might be farming Artifice today. How was everyone else's day? Honestly, I could have streamed like a bit earlier, but again, I just wanted to really test how the Wi-Fi connection was. Because even though I had no problems, even like before like the problems I had with the last two streams, the connection was fine. But the bigger problem with those connections was only when I live streamed that like the internet would just go out. I could watch YouTube for hours before the Wi-Fi actually kicks itself, but it would only do it like once in that entire day, because that's how strong the connection I am. Cause I'm pretty damn close to my building, but I digress. Yeah, I might be able to get, I'm pretty sure I can get Dahlia myself.
This realm.
What's up? Okay.
If you ever.
Didn't move much. What about Dahlia? Yeah, he's gonna be close. I'll get him by next patch, obviously, but he's gonna be close. I'll do this first. At least there's good news for this stream that I shouldn't be having any more problems with the Wi-Fi going out. Thank God I had the option of the solutions I had. Probably the best one I could have had. Every other option other than the one I just did would have been so bad. Don't worry. Because then I'd be playing the waiting game. Go jinx in. Well, I already tested everything, so it's gonna be fine. Like, I actually have tested it earlier. The only thing I haven't done is just tested on stream. Or tested doing it in a stream. But my connection now is much stronger than before. I'm not in the same Wi-Fi band connection. What was in here before? Oh, right.
Solidify.
Wait, why am I
Order
in here?
guide you.
I just realized that. Why am I in here? Why am I in here, actually? Hold on. Why are we in here? This is not where we need to go. I don't need to go back to that domain for a while. Why am I over there? Let's not do that again. It's crazy how consistent the actual ping is, because I didn't expect that. I'm so used to my ping spiking. It would stay consistent in the green, but it would actually spike every now and then, go to 40 or something like that. But it doesn't even do that, it just stays around 20, which I don't think it's been like that even when I started the game. Ping always would at least spike to like 40 and then go back down. Sometimes 30, but I don't know, it's just a thing, dude. Not used to that.
Behold the
It's
dawn.
been like that earlier as
You got
well.
this.
Be cleansed. The sky clears. The glazed moon shines.
That's definitely not faster than Flynn's, but I digress.
Although I spent
Nah, if it was ER Sins, I probably would have kept that. Also, is that level 6 a buy by chance? Because it might actually be. If it is, I need to see that special item that she has. I already saw like clips about, yeah, clips about her gadget being a waypoint, a permanent waypoint, which is kind of crazy.
Lane. 3 moons.
In a way, it's crazy because
Begone, shadow of darkness.
it's definitely something I'll do with that.
Without further ado. Smite this out.
Oh, okay. It seems like it's just going to stay around that amount, but that's fine. I need to check that. It's 4-line start, which makes me want to try it. Because if I can get like a 4 to 5 roll ER, that would be awesome for Eatlaw. It's still crazy. See, I've watched so many content creators pull for Sabai, and they all got unlucky with Eatlaw, like every single one of them. Not bad, but this falling sir. No, it is not. There is potential here. Normally I wouldn't roll this right now, but I want to. Oh, it's already better. Hey, come on. Full roll it, full roll it, full roll it. Yeah, buddy! Ah! If it gave me 5 raw on ear, that'd have been awesome. Okay, well, it's still good. It's like the same piece, but better. Oh. In a weird way, it is. It looked like it exchanged the flat. It went from flat HP to percentage HP. That's interesting. Now he has even more ER that he doesn't exactly need, but the EM isn't this higher than I thought it was? Huh. I think there's the domain itself giving that much EM, if I'm not mistaken.
So, a new moon rising.
Light compels you. Go get him, Aiden.
Divine light, shield them.
All right. Do I try that? Technically, it has potential. Like, I have a piece that already gives like 2 ER rolls and 2 crit rate rolls, which is all I would care about this piece giving. But if it did the same thing but gave 3 ER rolls, I mean, that could be cool. I could definitely try for that. But that'd be the only reason to try it. Because there's no other piece I would do that for, and it's not even worth re-rolling a support piece. So if I don't get it, it's not a big deal. I wish I had this on a flower though. Actually, it needs to have EM on it. I don't know if I can even improve the little piece I have, but it is what it is.
Behold, the dawn. All the light shine.
Be cleansed. The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines. Light the dust.
Damn, I was not expecting to do that much damage in short succession. Nope. Bruh. Oh, right. I still have a transient I haven't used. There's no one I'm gonna pull for next patch, so... I thought about going for cons on a character, but I just don't know if I'll ever do that. Maybe Flincy one. Flincy one might be like one of the few times I do get a constellation, like I did Hotel, just because it becomes more fun to see him. Wow. A locked flower, that means it's double crit. First time back in this domain for like weeks, man. What is it gonna be? I don't know. It's not bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Let me think about this clearly. What type of flower do I have? Yeah, I didn't know about that one. Yikes. Okay, I don't know what to do with that. It's like I could run it. Maybe it ends up being the same piece, but gives like... I mean, like, it could be an upgrade for Columbina if it rolls a certain way. Maybe. It would have to roll a certain way, though. It's crazy, I'm gonna get rid of that. It feels weird to get rid of some of these pieces, but some of them are just not going to be used. I know they're not. Now that we can freely craft goblets, there's no point in keeping this on-set cryo goblet. If it goes into crit damage again, I might give it to Columbina. Wow, we high rolled. What the hell? I was not expecting 23.3. It's such a rare number to see because that just doesn't happen as much for me. EM doesn't do much for us, so it's fine. Losing ER and crit rate is not gonna feel that great, but I don't have problems getting her burst, so that's less of an issue. Question is, do I keep this piece or do I still re-roll it? This is a 5-roll piece, so probably not. Re-rolling it to suit my taste, though, I don't know what to do with that. I could either try to make it an Eat Little piece for some reason, or I could just re-roll it again, but I don't know what to do with a piece like that. In a way, I could give it to Eat Little, lower the amount of EM he could have, potentially, just for more ER. I think I might do that, actually. He doesn't need this piece. He doesn't need the crit either, he just needs the EM and ER. I could probably do better than this, though. He doesn't even need this much CR, but I just want to do it. I'm still impressed that my ping is still like around 1920. It's such a rare thing to see.
Divine light, shield them!
Ooh, a lock flower. Please be double crit. Double crit. Obviously, it's going to be double crit. Double crit ER. That is all I care about. Obviously, double crit ER attack percent would be ideal for something like Flynn's, or it could be double crit with defense percent, which would be perfect for Zabai, because I don't have a good flower on her right now. I'll take it. 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 Quite literally, anything that piece gives me is going to be better than the flower I have on her right now. Yes, that is how bad the flower is. Give me a sec. Saw a bug, tried to kill it. I don't know where the fuck it went. Okay. I don't usually do this in the domain, but I'm kind of desperate for a new flower for Saban, so yeah. Since it's not 4-line start, it can't even be a reroll target, which sucks, but I mean, it's fine. Ah, come on, bro. You know, it's still better than what I had, though. Or what I had on, so please. Ew. Okay. I'm over-critting. I don't know if the domain's influencing it. I'm pretty sure I'm over-critting. Hmm. Overcurring by a decent amount. Because she's already like 103 right now. Then it's gonna be another +5 from 8 Luan. Like, what do I do with that? New feather, I suppose, if I can get that. It was still better than this piece though. This piece had same amount of defense percent, so technically I didn't lose any defense. I just lost ER and gained crit rate. Oh, I lost crit damage. Oh. This means I might have to change the circlet. Ooh. Ooh. That's 81. 86 with 8 Luan. I don't know if this domain is influencing crit or not. Can I check that? No. Okay. Oh, thing actually display. And then they only expect like 29.
Without further ado, smite the
dust. Now her damage looks even better. 3 times? Oh. I meant to do this. Well, since I can only do the 40. If that was the other set, this flower with the other set, I'd have done it. But, oh well. That worth going the extra mile? Probably not. Probably not. But I don't regret it. Haven't farmed this domain and it feels like it's been like 2 months. Because I went like a time before even farming the new set. I remember doing a bunch of other things. Like after I had pulled Durin. It feels like it's been like 2 months. Well, I guess this is going to be her new build. I don't really see a reason to go back to the other circlet. I didn't expect that, but my crit rate didn't really gain all too much, didn't it? I'm pretty sure before it was like lower than this, like a decent bit lower. I think it was like 40 something. Yeah, it was something like that. It was enough that I didn't like it. So now it looks a lot better. My goal is to reach 60. I want to get like 60% crit rate with like 300 ER or 300 crit damage with ER. What? Honestly, ideally, at the minimum, I want 55 crit rate with 300 crit damage. That's the goal. I mean, since I have her signature, it should be possible. My biggest problem is probably going to end up being the circlet. I don't think I've gotten a crit damage circlet in a very long time. But then again, I don't remember farming the domain that long. So again, I guess I can't really judge it too much. I think I only had like 2 patches to farm this. But I don't think I've gotten that much, have I? I don't think so. Well, I guess it's fine enough. Anyways, no matter what, this stream's going to be long. This is going to be very long. Despite the Sonic Chronicles finale, I have to make up for the last stream doing the Abyss, so I have like a bunch of Abyss streams I still need to try and test that I haven't done yet. I mean, I think I tested one, but there's another I wanted to test earlier today, but I chose not to do it. Whoa, 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 calm down. Didn't really do that.
Stabilize.
flow.
Press the advantage.
Maybe your ER would have been able to hit that if I had 215. There's no way that's the case, right? Yeah, I still want her to keep that. As for either, what is it actually in now? It's still over. Yeah, it's still over 1,000. I don't think it really matters. Honestly, I don't even think he needs the 200%, but I just think it looks nice to know that I have 200 ER with just full EM. So, despite what has happened, there was like a stream that I ended up deleting, which was me trying to do a team with like Double Hydro Navia. I'm gonna end up doing this again in a little bit. I think I'm gonna do Sonic Chronicle first, but I'm gonna go double check this now because I want to double check this again. Why? I honestly don't know. Sometimes I come back here to check because I know some people use my characters at different days for them playing this. Obviously, if I put enough characters up, I have like a bunch of my friends that use my characters. It's just funny, because I feel like they probably would have a friend that would give better stuff than what I'm giving. But, I mean, I guess it is what it is. One day I'll probably start getting cons on certain characters, but I just don't know if that's really ever going to happen. Yeah, I guess the most recent was with the NFL. But I know someone used my Survive, but that was a long time ago. So it doesn't matter. I just felt like checking. Okay, time for this. Let's do this first. And then I'll do the Abyss stuff, because that portion of the stream is going to be so long. It's going to be so long. Actually, I need to redo the same clear to see how much damage she does. Sabai with Eatlo. I did that before I crowned him. I crowned him the day after that last stream that we did. So, yeah. You know, it's still crazy to me to think about the fact that this weekend gonna be like the last big weekend I do Blue Archive, and then for this we have like the final patch upon us for PS4 Genshin. And actually, right after the beginning of next patch begins, I'm going to start preparing the video, because that's actually slowly closing in my 5-year anniversary of Genshin. It's actually, no, I shouldn't say that in the stream. No, I shouldn't say that. I'll say that for the video. But let's greet Columbina one last time. This won't be like the last time we see her, but I'm surely expecting that this is gonna be the last, obviously, Sonic Chronicle, because there's nothing else after this. Can I call this even like her story quest or something like that? 'Cause I felt like this was like a story quest of some kind.
That smells great! Do we make it in time for Columbina's mealtime again? Huh? Are those kuhenki lining up? For soup that Columbina's serving?
Wait, Columbina's cooking?
Just a moment. Wow! This is really good! Refreshing, tasty fruit soup!
Fruit soup?
Anything quite like it!
Have we ever eaten something I'll call fruit soup though?
Another serving?
This sounds like equivalent to having like what? I was gonna say hot milk with cereal, but
Make that too!
are you learning to cook? Obviously.
Yes.
Is
I
she?
asked Anefa for some basic recipes, and I've made several attempts. The Kuhenkian animals have both responded quite positively.
Paimon. Is she really eating it like that? That's an itchy animation to give her doing that. Having any issues in the kitchen?
Well, my sleeves are too wide. They brush against the pot if I'm not careful.
So, it's not the cooking itself that's giving you trouble.
I struggle somewhat with making desserts, though. You have to get the temperature and proportions just right.
She must have... Oh yeah, she must not have cooked much for herself in the past then. Well, I guess if you think about judging her past, it would make sense. There's only ever been people that actually just offered things to her, taking care of her in other ways. So I guess she never had the opportunity to do this. Said desserts and snacks are particularly hard to get right if you're working solo. Would you like me to help?
Sure. Let's start with crumb cake, shall we?
She wants to eat crumb cake. Could have just had
Would you like
a
to try
obligatory Columbina, but take a nibble. Oh wow, the first bite probably soured my face into a. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I just wanted her to have it. That's why I did that. After you swallow some, the sweetness resurfaces. Maybe it gets better once you get used to it. Maybe the choice was just an illusion of choice. Maybe this would have happened regardless. Yeah.
What do you think?
Passable, but there's room for improvement.
Did Paimon miss anything?
Try this real quick, would you? What? What was that sound? Oh, that's her biting. Okay. Biting into it.
It's so sour! What are you trying to do to Paimon?
The aftertaste is pretty good, though. The aftertaste? Bruh, if it didn't taste good in the beginning, I don't know if I would like the aftertaste. But Trevor did say it's passable, so I could imagine what it probably did taste like. But what could crumb cake taste like?
It's all about the initial taste! Couldn't one of you have warned me to take a smaller bite? If you hadn't said anything, Paimon would have thought this was a prank. Watching people's faces pucker or something.
But why would I?
Okay. Let me try again.
More time passes.
Here. Try this batch.
It's cool that she's trying to do this. It reminds me of how I did baking biscuits, but I mean biscuits not the same as just sweets, but the process is similar. You have to cook it a certain way or it comes out differently every time. It's still kind of an interesting concept. What I had learned. Whoa, this is way better. Hold up, this could be a screenshot. But you know what sucks about this? Bro is still not in a new outfit. It's delicious. You sure learn fast.
Really? Paimon wants some too!
Even though it's the same. Yeah.
That's the stuff! Oh, so tasty! Good enough to be given as a gift? Totally! Wait, did you learn how to cook and make crumb cake because you wanted to make a present for someone?
Is it for Aino?
Yes, for my friends.
Okay, well, yeah, that's a good idea.
Do you still remember the first time you came here together? You had prepared some food for me.
Oh, right.
Though the food couldn't do much to replenish the power I had lost, eating it did make me feel more relaxed. I did not give it much thought then, but now I understand. The time and effort put into carefully preparing food by hand is what gives it soul. What I enjoyed was not simply the food itself, but the warmth and kindness in the hands that made it. And the less those hands seek reciprocity, the greater the warmth and kindness required to match it in turn. Aww, Paimon's gonna blush if you go on like that. To be honest, we were at least kinda hoping to get on your good side back there.
What's going on over here? What is this? Brother. Bro, what is this? What is bro doing here? Trying to act like Zoro with the utensils. Things are different now. If there's anything you like to eat, just say the word.
Indeed. But now that I understand all this, I'd like to do a little more. It's a wonderful feeling. Would you come with me to visit our friends?
I don't see why not.
Apart from the crumb cake, I have also prepared a few other gifts. But they must be sent in secret.
Why?
Why in secret? If you don't mind Paimon asking. Well, you've always been the ones to pleasantly surprise me. I'd like to see how my friends will react when the tables are turned.
Wait, what do you mean by pleasantly surprised?
Phew! We were running all over. Finally done.
Bruh, we didn't even get to see the process. Okay, well.
Your reactions were kind of surprising, though. Some didn't even realize they were gifts from you, Columbina.
Ino just got straight to snacking. Well, that is Ino for you.
It's fine. I expected as much. What's important is that they were happy to receive the gifts. In that case, Llama definitely knew the Chromekages and wreath on her desk came from you. I can understand her being hesitant about wearing the wreath, but seriously, she stared at the Chromekages for a good 10 minutes and still couldn't bring herself to eat one.
I was getting worried she might enshrine them. If she did that, I would just be like, bruh, I feel like you went back on your word in the Archon Quest, you're gonna do that to her. I'm pretty sure she said she wouldn't do that to Columbina. Well, Columbina also ushered her not to do that, but that would have been funny if she did do that.
It seems Yehoda got quite the fright, though. Perhaps we shouldn't have slipped the gifts directly behind her.
Directly to behind her? Why would you do that? She almost jumped out of her skin. Well, she does get frightened easily, doesn't she?
Maybe she's just naturally more alert? Still, she seemed to calm down when Asher came over to paw at the scratching post you sent. As for our other friends who aren't in Notcry, I'm counting on you to deliver their gifts.
Aren't in Notcry? You're telling them to go on a journey to Mondstadt, aren't you? Must say, you're good at preparing presents.
Here.
Oh, it's candy.
Ooh, is it finally our turn? Huh? Candies? I thought we get Chromekages like everyone else.
Well, there must be something special about this candy, right?
Well, you already had some of those while taste testing. Some variety is nice, don't you think?
Yeah, they're really good too. Better than the Moon Prairie Night candies even. Are you just buttering her up saying that? Because, like, we don't even know what that candy is.
That's good to hear.
Okay, you know what, fine.
And there's one more gift. Here. For you.
That's crazy. You know, I was just, like, foregoing the thought that this was just something you get at the end of it. Because, you know, you just get the gift. They don't put it in the quest to be like, oh yeah, you got this item in the quest. So you're telling me she gives us a wind glider? That's how we get the wind glider? I thought it would just be a gift after completing everything. I'm so used to it like that.
I've heard it said that the skies belong to the birds, and the land to the beasts.
Well, that is Lion King for you, but like...
While the vast space between the two is reserved for adventurers wearing wing gliders. With this by your side, may your path forward ever be lit as with moonlight.
She does this gesture, being like, yeah, now touch my hand. It's perfect, thank you.
And thank you for your companionship.
Moonlit Marauders. You know, this would have been weird doing this quest like this without actually having Columbina. Actually, you can't even really complete this without doing the Archon quest to begin with, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But after quite literally 18 weeks, which is 6 weeks per patch, 3 different patches we did this, because Sonic Chronicles only has 6 parts, which is once a week per, hence the in the stream after 18 weeks. Anyways, this. It actually looks good on her. I honestly was just a tad worried about it. It does look good on her. Every Archon-like character get their wings that look good on them. Well, this doesn't look good on Jean-Lee, but I digress. Okay. Feels anticlimactic for a stream. If I did the Abyss stream normally, then this stream probably would have been prepared to be ending at around this point. Because there isn't really much to do in the game until next patch starts. We have an event story that looks like it's going to be pretty crazy, and of course, after talking in the live stream discussion for patch Luna 5, it looks like it's going to be such a boring patch for the final patch of PS4, but at the same time, at least Varka's story quest looks very interesting. I actually haven't watched the animated short yet, but I have watched this teaser, so I still need to do that. I've seen videos 2 days ago. Yeah, it was 2 days ago. I saw videos from content creators showing off like the actual server, the experience server, yeah. And they tested Varka in there, which was pretty nice. Gave me a bit of an idea about how strong he actually is with the content involved, but the Abyss was still shilling him, so it wasn't exactly a good showing. I'm not really fond of the content creators shilling, or not shilling, but like showing what's in Stygian. But then again, when the patch goes live, the patch notes, they already show what shows up in Stygian, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But you're gonna be waiting like a long time before the next Abyss reset. So like, if they already have Varka's Abyss ready, but we have to wait another 20 plus days, I think there's something wrong with the system. I'm not trying to be rude saying this, but I think it's outdated to have like bi-monthly stuff. There should be something to do every week. There should be something free to do every week. I always found it weird. I think it's fine that monthly Imagineering Theater is built off of. I think that's fine. And I actually think the way they did Stygian is fine too, in terms of how it releases the time that it does. I just feel like Abyss feels outdated. It still does. But I digress. There's a lot of problems with Abyss I don't like though. Now I can finally do this part of testing. I've done testing with the internet to see how it runs when I did Abyss on my second account. Still can't fucking 36 start it, but there's nothing I can do about it. And now I also decided to see how the community was responding to the Abyss. There are a lot of people that universally hate this Abyss a lot. Can't blame them. But I was surprised how much people was probably, I wouldn't say trash talking others, but it's kind of something I didn't like seeing. It set a precedent of elitism. I didn't like it. There are people saying, bro, you had X amount of days to get this character. If you don't have this character, then of course you're not going to be able to do the Abyss. I think that mindset was pretty fucked up to say that. Like, on one hand, I get what you're saying. This Abyss is favoring, you know, really ridiculously high damage, or you need lunar damage. There was an account that I was really appalled to see a video on, but I don't want to hear anyone talking about it because it's jarring as fuck. There was a 4-star clear, which realistically speaking is impossible to do without copies of a 5-star weapon. That is how hard this Abyss is. There was someone who had like some fucking R5 weapons on Gaming and fucking cleared the shit out of this Abyss. The damage was ridiculous. It was so out of reach, unrealistic. I was like, wow, okay. I mean, it was cool to see the 4-star actually clear it, but like, that shit was jarring as fuck. I can't even believe how wow. I was appalled. Realistically speaking, 4-star is not clearable in this Abyss, no matter what people say. Yeah, if people were able to clear a 4-star, it was because they had like R5 fucking 5-star weapons. I was really appalled by that, but I digress. I've seen some clears where people were using like Nuvolet with Enifa, and it was enough to clear the first half, which I was thinking about testing that. I want to see how my account does. I saw the second half use Columbina with Navia, and they got it clear. I want to do it without using. I really want to do it without using a Nifa Columbina with Navi or something. I need to see how she does in this Abyss. I surely can probably get her to do it though. I've seen Navia can clear this, but that second half is a problem. I couldn't do it on stream when I had to cut that last stream out if y'all were even there for, like, what was it? I think the stream only lasted like 15 minutes and I had to delete it because internet yeeted itself. Even though internet never actually eats itself anywhere else, it's just the system itself. But we're back. Everything back to normal. So, for what it's worth, we got Lunar Treasure and Crystallize. If we play around that, it's easier to do the Abyss. I have seen Varessa clear the second half. I want to see if my Varessa can do it. The problem is, I noticed that these Wilderness Hunters, they just free hit you so much that I'm scared to use Varessa against them. I wanted to try Mawika on stream. I'm going to do all these teams. So, I want to see how Melt Mawika does it, because I've seen people clear with that. I've seen people clear with Skirk on the first half, which I was able to do when I did a test. The problem is the second half. I can't clear the second half with Skirk if I don't use like my best Flynn's team on the first half. If I don't use my best Flynn's team on the first half, I can't clear the second half with Skirk. It's actually pretty funny. So let's see. I wanted to try this Melt team on the second half. Then this half can be just the... It can be the Flynn's team. I tried Zabai in the first half. I want to try it again. Because I crowned Eatloa, so I want to try it again. She doesn't have a problem clearing this. This one is a bit of a problem. This first one I didn't like with Zabai. It felt terrible. So I don't even know what... I don't know if I'm looking forward to trying that. But I'm just going to try these clears with the Flynn's team. Because he's easily my favorite non-card DPS. And I don't regret pulling him. He wasn't exactly a character I want to pull for. Because I don't like his design at all. But as a character, I like him as a character. I like Nefer as a character. She's built different. She's not your usual goody two-shoes type of character. But I guess she's very moody. And I can see why people dislike her because of it. But man, I hate her. I hate her gameplay. I could probably get used to it, but I just don't like it. Nothing I can do about it. It sucks to say that, but my biggest reason for not getting her more so, I could have dealt with the bad gameplay and got used to it and probably liked it a little bit more. But I really hate her teams. I hate her teams even more than Zabai. Zabai can use 4 stars and still do pretty well. You can't do that with Nefer. At least Flynn's can use some 4 stars and not be too far gone. But it's like really bad. Well, I guess I'll do that then.
Observe. The long sleep beckons. Be silent. To dust. Observe. Night falls.
Whoops.
A new moon rises.
I shouldn't have done that.
Surge.
Defensive mode.
Animal hypostasis emulate.
Ultimatum protocol.
Do you fear the dark?
It feels so good to, like, my ping is still a constant.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Beware the creatures of the night.
Flame. A moonlit night for all.
Cleanup sequence in it.
I want to improve Flynn's build so badly because he's easily one of my favorite dishes. I still want to improve my Nifa build. One day, I wonder if they'll replace the Sucrose slot in the Flynn's team. I don't think she needs to be replaced, but I can still see Flynn getting stronger. It's hard to see it though. Let's be honest. It is hard to see it though. We should probably not do that.
You two! Time to end them!
switch? Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Keep lolling, keep papa. On my mark. Light it up. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light. Let's move. Rise with the sun. Wrath from the sky.
I thought about getting my energy back, but fuck it, it doesn't matter. I don't have energy problems in this team. I can't do the Mawika bite combo. I refuse to try to even learn it. If I was good at using keyboard and mouse, I'd probably have an easier time executing it though. Because like on controller, it just doesn't feel good. The way that it's the way that I hold the controller. There's nothing I can do about it. Maybe, but I'm gonna do that.
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2. Yeah.
Preparing for dust up.
Observe. The night cometh. Be silent.
I tried to see if I could get there in time.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
It doesn't really matter how we do this.
Close your eyes. Fear the dark.
It doesn't matter how fast we do this. Our final team feels so good. Pretty sure the first half boosts lunar charge damage. I forget. I think it does actually.
Burn it down. Show no mercy. Everybody stand on my mark. Step us up. Suffer the wrath of me. Light of the blazing sun. Full throttle. Get to work. I'm going in. Let's move. Faster. You two. Time to end them. Pyroclastic surge.
Oh, are you serious? That's unlucky.
Rev the engines.
That's unlucky.
Show no mercy. Everybody stand. Start the clock. Controlled breathing. Suffer the wrath of me. Wrath from the sky. Incinerate. Light it up. Get to work. Teamwork is strict. Let's move. Faster. You two. Time to end. Light of the blazing sun. Everybody stand back. Show no mercy. On my mark. Suffer the wrath of me. Pyroclastic surge. Going in. Fulfill our path. Let's move. Quick as a
I messed up my rotation to be honest.
Wrath from the sky.
Honestly, I kind of want to retry that. I messed up my rotations in the beginning. I want to see if I can do it with Mawika. I probably can after like enough attempts. I need to see what teams that I have that obviously should be able to clear it if I didn't have Sabai. But it probably would have taken a lot of effort. I heard a lot of people say how hard this abyss is, so I'm expecting to retry a lot for this.
Enhanced animal. A moonlit night for all.
Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. Observe. To dust. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
A new moon rises. Surge. Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Observe. Close your eyes. Night falls.
I love that his enhanced burst just like heals him over and over. It's kind of satisfying. Flip could just spam his burst so he can easily just get it back, kind of like wrestle with that card.
Rise with the sun.
Can I switch? Can I switch?
Teamwork
Thank you.
is strength. Start the clock. Suffer the wrath of Eden. Light of the blazing sun.
What the fuck happened? This is what I'm talking about that I messed up in the beginning.
Quick as a flash.
How did this
Stay out of my
happen?
way. Let's light it up. Everybody stand. You two.
This really
Time
sucks.
to end them. Pyroclastic surge. Teamwork is trick. Faster, stronger. Start them. Fulfill our path. Deep lolling. Deep pop. Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Light it up. Everybody stand back. Control breathing. On my mark. Show no mercy. You two. Time to end. Wrath from the sky.
Brother, if y'all don't both shut the fuck up.
Full throttle. Let's light it up. Teamwork is strength. Full speed ahead. Start. Fulfill our pact. Suffer the wrath of Eastling. Light of the blazing sun.
This is not good. That was unlucky. They didn't group up either.
Try and stop.
Brother.
I'm going in. Faster, stronger. Let's get to work. You two. Time to end pyroclastic surge.
Oh my god, he still didn't group up. Are you still standing there, boy? Like, damn. I can't do this.
Burn it down. Let's light it
Like,
up.
maybe I'll try it one more time. I don't want to sit here and keep farming for this, though. That's not the point of this stream right now. It kind of sucks to say that, but I'm probably only going to try hard this much for, like, a different character. I don't want to sit here for hours just to be able to do this. I'll try a different approach, though.
Wait.
Defensive mode.
Absorption test. Swirl. Mark. A moonlit night.
Picked
for
the wrong
all.
card, but whatever.
Preparing for dust up.
Be silent.
Surge.
Annihilation mode.
Three moons converge. Animal test 63.
Close your eyes.
Wow, Anifa was doing damage. What the hell? I didn't expect that. I was saying 90,000 from Anifa there. 92,000. The highest I think I've ever seen actually hit in the room.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling. Start the. Everybody stand. Light of the blazing sun. Rise with the sun. Let's light it up.
Okay.
Teamwork is get to work. Keep lolling, keep papa, get on my mark. Pyroclastic surge. I'm going in.
Ah!
Quick as a flash. Start the clock. You two. Time to end them. Light of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Burn it down. Teamwork is trick. Stronger. On my hook. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eden. Full throttle. Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Full throttle. Everybody stand. Controlled breathing.
Like, I feel like I have the damage, but it's just not
Show
quite
no
there.
mercy. You two.
Maybe it's the rotation I'm doing.
Wrath from the sky.
Maybe it's because I'm not using shielding.
Teamwork is trick. Quick as a flash. Start the. Keep lolling. Keep papa. Get him.
That's probably because of
Light of the
me using
blazing
benefit.
sun.
I mean. Did I miss you? Oh my fucking god, brother. You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I don't feel like spending that much time doing this. I'm sorry. Like, I could keep doing it. And probably I need to change somebody out. Like, I probably have to change out somebody to be able to do that better. But I don't feel like spending that much time doing that. I want to try this Navi team that I haven't tried yet. As for this, I mean, I could do it, but it's gonna feel bad. But I'd rather use Farina here than use Yelan. I thought about using Yelan because she would still help. Yeah, Lunar Charge is buffed on the first half. I didn't even pay attention to that. Yeah, this is what I want to try next. I'm expecting that I probably will be able to clear it this soon. At least I think so. Since I'll actually have Ascendant Gleam on the second half.
Cleanup sequence. Absorption test. Enhanced animal module.
Actually, there's no good reason to do
Fear the
anything
dark.
fast.
Close your eyes.
No point in doing things first.
Night falls.
Right,
Animal test 60. Usual.
Be silent. To dust. Observe. Night falls. The long sleep beckons.
Installation check.
Be silent. Fear the dark.
And I'm not even surprised that team still felt good, but it's because of an info. But the thing that sucks is that this team actually doesn't have the support build on anybody. That is an interesting thought to think about.
Ding dong water bomb. A flower sender. Hear the echoes of the valley. Hiya! Hey there! Haha! Hey there! Attack! Hey there!
Yeah. Yeah, we got it. Character elemental burst. Oh, sure.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation. Animal testing. Time to shine.
I'm gonna do this just because.
Ultimatum protocol.
Observe. Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Let my name echo in song.
Installation check.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal.
Preparing for dust up.
Do this to the healing.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. Night falls.
I could have saved the extra burst, but you know, it doesn't matter. Doing the burst, I healed myself. Sorry about that. Ears itchy.
A new moon rises.
Letting brave names echo. Bring it.
Watch out! This one's got your name on it. Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky? A moonlit night.
Wow, this is very much doable. This is very much doable. I do this so I can fuck. Nah, get off of me, boy. It's very much possible.
Letting brave names echo.
Fire! Well, watch out! Hiya! A new moon rises.
Do this because we gotta do it. Do this because we gotta do it. Prop that lunar crystal. I didn't get the rush in. Okay.
Coming at ya! Three moons converge. Attack! Rash attack!
The passive damage from lunar crystals makes this team actually feel just so good. Like it felt like the passive damage from Navia's burst even helped, just because she keeps proccing lunar crystals off field. Technically, when you switch off her burst is still hitting them. It actually feels nice. It feels nice. It's such a nice resurgence for such a character. Like, it just does. So maybe these would have been the teams I would have done to Thirsty Star the Abyss then. Because this is like very much doable at this point. If I didn't get Zabai, these would have probably been the teams I would have tried.
Stand clear.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
Damn! That's not even a joke, man.
The dark.
That was damage. Oh my god!
Time to shine.
Like get wrecked, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Animal hypostasis.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Observe. To dust.
Animal test 6308. Strike a
Put this on. Actually, let's do this.
Be silent. Night falls.
Could have cleared that faster if I didn't try to like do everything off cooldown. I just want to have complete utter uptime because I gotta remember I have Kyokos's suit on Farina giving EM to the team, which she's actually doing a lot more thanks to that weapon. If it wasn't for that weapon, I don't think she'd be doing that much.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
A moonlit night for all.
Ding dong.
Don't hurt.
Hey there.
Don't
Watch
hurt
out.
her.
A proper
Do the
send-off
burst.
from the Stina with love.
Ow. Well, not really ow, but you know.
Bring it.
Surge. Blue moons converge.
Coming at ya. Hiya. Watch out. Ha-ha. Attack.
Let the mountains veins
Do
boil.
this.
A moonlit night for
Bruh, the free lick is crazy on this one. That actually was a pretty easy clear after all that. Well, just Columbina in a Nifa is enough to clear this abyss, maybe. Nah, we're gonna have to test another team if I want to prove that. Because Flynn's did a lot in the first half. But, like, let's take Flynn's out of the equation. Let's try it then, because, like, Flynn's, like, killed the bar in the first half. This should be charged. Right? Yeah, right. Okay. I don't want to keep overcharging that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't want to stumble on the wire. I do need to redo a run with Zabai, but we don't need to do that right now. Now, it was a pretty close run on the second chamber, despite me 36 starting that with the Navia team. Before I do that, let's actually prepare it so I don't have to keep switching like that. I do need to redo that team as well. This team, actually, I need to revisit this as well.
Yay! Playtime!
Playtime is crazy. Oh, I forgot I had this. I would say I'd retry and see if I could do Columbia Nifa. That would be an interesting clear to try, but do I want to do that? You know what, fine. I'll do,
Please
this.
select target for cleanup sequence.
Let me down, Kerplunkatron.
I will follow where you lead.
Do that. Then, this normal Shadow One. Honestly, I'm gonna do that. It feels weird to do that though. I want to keep the steed up there, but should I change this one? I do need to test this as well though.
Yay! Playtime!
Because of the shill, I'm pretty sure this team's gonna be fine, but I do need to test this too. Malika probably can do the second half. I think Malika has an easier time on the first half than the second half, though. Second half with the second chamber, I've seen like clears with Malika being able to do it, but I just don't want to sit there and deal with it. I just don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to deal with it. I don't even like playing Malika Melt that much. I do want to do a run with this team. It feels so unnecessary though, but I do want to do a run with this team. I do think I should do a run with Nuvolette, Farina, not Columbina with Anifa, but I need to try that too. I've seen people clear this abyss with Nuvolette of all characters. I mean, everyone rides or dies on that character. Some people just raw dog that character. Let me rephrase the way I'm saying this. They'll either, I guess, bat chest the character, or they'll just trash talk him a lot. But I still think he's one of those characters that thanks to him being self-contained, he'll always have a place in the game. He may not be able to do every abyss, but I feel like he's always such a good option because he's a perfect wheelchair character. That's like the best way I can put it. I go past it again. No, I didn't. Let's change her out. What else would I put here? I think I would do a team like this. The problem is that the second half needs it more. But technically, I could just redo this and do Flynn's on the second half. I tried a clear with Flynn's on the second half, and it is possible. But take away a Nifa, I don't know if it's possible at that point. So I don't know if I want to try that. But again, there is this team that needs to be tested again. So this is something I can do now. So let's do this team. It's funny that I was able to do an abyss clear before I had shaved the Wi-Fi connection, and I didn't get yeeted as much off the network, but when I would stream, I would have a lot of problems staying connected. Ooh, sure. I didn't realize that would be a defense buff.
Let the world come alive!
Let engraved names echo! Bring it!
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Be sanctified.
Ultimatum protocol.
This is actually not doing that bad. Like, I think it could the lunar damage does so much to the bar that this is even possible to begin with.
Settle down.
Let my name echo in song! Shower!
Installation chamber.
Let engraved names echo!
Silence. Let the mighty be humbled.
Time to shine!
Bring it!
Defensive mode engaged.
Settle down.
A perfect 1 minute 30-second clear is about the best of the worst you could do. Anything lower than that, it's like gonna be hard to achieve your goal to clear the abyss. 36 seconds. Minute 30 seconds. How the best you can put in there, I suppose.
Solidify.
There we go.
Humans converge!
Light compels you.
Be cleansed! The sky's clear, the glaze moon shines!
Light the dust! Light the dust!
Crumble.
A moonlit night for all.
Begone, shadow of darkness. Go get him, Aiden.
arrogant and presumptuous.
I could have put the shield back up, but I chose not to. I just want to see her damage. What was her damage earlier? It was like 280. Wasn't it? I want to check. Let me check. Even though it doesn't really matter what damage she really did, but I want to check it. 260,000 there. I saw 280 earlier, so I don't know. Anyways.
Insulation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Alright, new blade 6 on this boss, so let's get over there.
Time to shine!
Letting brave names echo!
Cleanup sequence in.
Be sanctified. Stabilize. I will have order. You got this.
A new moon rises.
Without further ado, lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Now I know that I can be able to clear this, but I just want to...
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shone!
Order guide you.
A moonlit night for all.
While the light shines bright.
Wow, that just felt really easy. Really easy. Also, I noticed that her damage actually feels above what I'm used to because of the new flower we got. So it actually feels pretty good. I don't feel like I've missed a crit yet either. So it's a big deal for me to see that.
Silence.
Let my name echo in song!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Bring it!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Time to shine!
Defensive mode in.
Strike a pop! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Ultimatum protocol.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Letting brave names echo! Bring it!
Insulation chamber.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Wow. I'm kind of appalled at how easy that felt. And if it really does that much damage, I've seen her hit like 70k. I think that was like the highest I saw her hit. Obviously we're gonna face roll this, but I'm gonna face roll it again because I love face rolling. I love face rolling this boss. This boss is a joke. Now, despite saying that and using the best element against him, there's a lot of ways to counter this bonus, because Geo's just that easily counterable. They would have to do a lot to make this guy not feel like he can exploit it.
Stabilize.
Wayne.
Order guide you. Behold the dawn, while the light shines bright.
The sky's clear. The glaze moon shines.
Yeah. So that was another team I could have used the 36. Well, actually no, that's not another team I could use the 36 star without Survive. I tell you I could have done with Survive, but I chose to use Flynn's because I like playing Flynn's. But it's like to see another noob like clear like that. Knockout supports really do feel like way more important, even though I'm willing to say a hot take. I'm willing to say it. I don't think Llama matters. I don't. I straight up do not think she matters. Unless they try to show Lunar Bloom on both halves. That'd be the only way Llama matters. But to show Lunar Bloom is not easy. Because people think Llama that good of a character. Llama herself is good, but Dendro itself doesn't really alleviate her standing. Because like the boss that she showed with, you can clear it with just Nahida. You don't exactly need you don't need Llama for that, unless you're doing like an exploit Stygian style with Mona and some shit, because that was kind of interesting to see clips of that. But yeah, other than that, I don't think Lunar Bloom matters. I think people overly gas her up too much. She is a problematic character, Kit was, that is going to affect the future of Dendro supports. That's just how it is. The devs now have shot themselves in the foot doing what they did. They either power creep the better Nahida, or they actually do a niche support for Dendro like they're supposed to. It's going to be interesting. What team do I do now? Obviously, I could do like whatever team on the other half and just clear with Skirk. I've seen Skirk does really well in the first half. I was able to do first half pretty easily with Skirk on my second account. I want to give it another shot on here to see if I can actually clear this, but I noticed the problem with my Skirk when I tried to test it. I don't remember if I even tested it on stream or not. Is that I struggled to clear this Abyss with Skirk because I didn't have Tenacity on free, and I don't know if I want to switch back to it right now. So I'll have to think about that. But it's something to think about. What team should I try? Obviously, I could just, I'm gonna say rip off the Band-Aid. That's, like, I'm not gonna be able to clear if I use both Columbina and Niflin together. I don't know if I trust the Flynn's team to clear. However, it does interest me to see if it is possible to clear with that. So I may still do it. Maybe. I kind of am curious. I want to try to clear with Vressa actually as well. But I don't know what team I want to do it for. Do I want to just do Overload on the first half? Because I want to try it, but it's probably going to have... I'm going to have a nightmare on this chamber, so I don't know if I want to do that. I want to see how the Flynn's team does, though. I'm very curious. Very curious. Or I could just do this for no apparent reason. Just use Vressa because why not? But then how am I going to clear the second half? I guess I could do Ino. That would be interesting to try that. I actually am interested in trying that. But thinking about how bad this second half is with that, I don't know if I have the damage or not. Okay, I guess it's time to try to see how good the Flames team is, even though I don't like this team. There's just no defensive utility. Then I could do Columbina and Nifa Navia, or I could do Moika, which will probably have an easier time in the second half. Or I could try to do a clear with Skirk, but I think I'll do a clear with Skirk after this clear. I feel like doing Columbia and Nifa is just such a cop-out though. Yeah, I don't know. A part of me still wants to try it though. It feels like such a cop-out. I'll do it. Let's see how the Flint team does.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Close your eyes. You can fear the dark. Midnight Vent.
Stand clear. Enhanced animal module. Being done. Water bomb.
Because of the show, this team's gonna be fine. I honestly think the Flames team is gonna be fine regardless.
To dust. Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes.
Doing his burst in this team.
Fear the dark.
Go his main burst.
Wings of dark. Animal test 6308.
Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Wow, this rotation is actually so good.
Observe. To dust.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was decent. Decent as can be. Can you please? Was this hitbox making it hard to do that? Wow. I almost want to restart out of spite, but I'm not that fitting.
Preparing for dust up.
Proper send up from the Cena with love. Surge. New moons converge. What's out? Hiya! Fire! Well, coming at ya. Hiya!
Now they be doing too much. This is probably the only other Navi card I would do. But then, if I did a team like this for the Abyss, would it actually be enough? It probably would be. If I didn't get Zabai. But I don't think I'd separate a Niffer from Flynn's, not because I feel like I need the shield. It does matter a bit more in Chamber 3 than this one, but it does matter in this one too, let's be honest. If I didn't have this card, I probably would dislike it even more. Probably.
Oz reveal. Animal test 60. Ding dong. Water bomb. Animal hypostick. Unexpected outcome.
What the hell?
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe.
Being done. Stand clear.
Oh, that was a good man.
Be silent. Night falls.
Damn, he got that free look on me at the end. Whatever. That actually didn't feel as bad as I thought. I honestly am so used to like the electro and Hydro not doing enough. But then again, I guess it is Fisher we're talking about here. Alright, now let's face all this, because now we have the games with the enemies.
Hear the echoes of the valley. Annihilation mode.
I'm doing all my bursts, because I feel like it.
Watch out! Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name on it. A moonlit night for all. Third.
Cleanup sequence in the...
Hey there! Hiya! Ha! Fire!
Ultimatum protocol.
Converge. Hey there! This one's got your name on it. Hey, proper send down from the
Bring it.
flame. A new moon rises.
Defensive mode.
Hey there!
There's so much going on my screen that I'm just like appalled by the screen.
Feeling lucky? Attack!
Man. It's satisfying to see all that stuff going on, but it's just like, Jesus. Like, the numbers covered the enemy. Number... Come... No, let's not say it like that. Let's not say it like that. They cover the enemy, though. Out of spite, I need to do that now.
By royal decree.
No rest.
Enhanced animal mod.
Observe. Close your eyes.
Wow, Flint does that much damage to it, bro. Jesus. Okay, wait. I guess it is C6 Ino at play here.
Wings of darkness. Flash it. Animal test 63.
To dust.
Damn, 420,000.
Night falls.
Go claw. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis.
To dust.
Yeah, this is like my favorite rotation with Flint. Got my face. I guess this would be a team that could clear. I mean, I shouldn't say guess. I mean, I knew I was probably going to clear, but I just didn't expect Flint to face roll it that hard. Like, Flint by himself face rolled it that hard. And, man, that thing is like... In Fearless, I would probably struggle a bit using that exact team.
Bring it. Many brave names that...
Converge.
Annihilation mode.
Hey there! Fire! Well, let's rock. Watch out! A moonlit night for all. Flame. A proper send-off from the Stina with love. Coming at ya! Ha-ha! Ha!
Bring it. Cleanup sequence.
Converge.
Honestly, I know I'm going to face roll it, but doesn't this feel like... It feels almost as fast as a buy, actually. Like how fast this clear was. Maybe I should do a force only clear, but I hate I know it's a buy. It feels so much worse than I thought it would. Cause like trying to like do the team's rotations, I feel like I have to use Ino, not just last. I feel like I can't even use Zabai's burst in a rotation until like the end of the rotation or something. Wow, it's been years since I've seen like a Popeyes, I say Popeyes, Papa John's car just go past my house. That's interesting. Makes me hungry for pizza. I haven't had pizza in years, it feels like. But probably because it actually has been like 2 years or so, something like that. Maybe more than 2 years, something like that. Anyways, that clear felt really good. I'd like to do a skirt clear, but I know I have to change my Farina build if I do it, and I don't know if I feel like doing that right now. I don't want to be like, well, I could just say I could clear it if I do this. I just don't want to change her build right now. Until after I do the testing for Miliastra with Zabai, I don't want to change it because it's just going to be tedious changing build. I also have to change weapons and artifacts. I just don't feel like doing that again. If those artifact presets with like character presets, that'd be great. But I can't bring myself to do that. It takes me a while to change my pieces every time. So I know Moika can do the first half. I just didn't want to do that one. I like to do this team on the first half though. But then, am I going to be able to clear this easily? That is the question. I want to try it though. Then the second team would just be Zabai with Ino. I might as well test this team again, because I do need to test this team again. At least it was C2. If he wasn't C2, I don't even think I'd ever try this team. Because then I'd probably end up putting someone else in the third slot. If only I had Chiori, but, you know. Maybe they'll give us another off-field Geo sub-DPS, which Geo really needs a proper support of. But, yeah.
A moonlit night for all.
The story has only just...
I don't really act like we need to do this.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Here we go. Surge.
Installation check.
A new moon rises.
The story has only just begun! Leave it to me!
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Switch!
Cleanup sequence.
The story has
Do
only
this.
just begun! Leave it to
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
I don't even know why I'm doing that. I only need that to reset the... I want that
Defensive mode in
Brace yourself.
Alright, I think I'm not gonna do it because this is more than enough damage. So overload, there's vaporize, there's lunar charge, doing all that. With exactly this amount of damage.
compels you. Go detonate it.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
I just lost it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Quake! Behold the dawn! While the light shines bright.
Be cleansed! Like the dust!
It's alright. I mean, this boss is just really easy, so it doesn't really matter. I know C6 seems to alleviate, like, I wouldn't say alleviate. It increases their individual damage more. I am noticing that. Like the Flynn's team, I noticed with I know. Just her alone, she buffs Flynn's individual damage, his personal damage, but Columbina actually does damage in the team, so it ends up feeling stronger because of that. I find that interesting though. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Installation chamber.
Yeah, I would like to know gliding is faster.
The story
But I
has
don't
only
care
just
if it's faster.
begun.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Yeah. Brace yourselves. Yeah.
Ah, you thought you had me, brother.
Cleanup sequence.
The story has only just begun.
Let's play. Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Ultimatum protocol. Confirmed.
Yeah, clearing it fast is a caveat. I figured it was.
Time for takeoff. Yeah. Brace yourselves.
Installation chamber.
I'll just do that. That's not too great. This will be a testament to see how strong Zabai is as a character with 4 stars. I don't exactly want to have Zhongli in the team though. I don't have a good enough Goro build, so I chose to not build him, so I can't really test that.
While the light shines bright.
Divine light.
Do this first.
Smite the dust.
Wait, I guess doing burst in the beginning is so much better?
Stabilize.
Damn.
We'll have order.
Lash attack.
Light compels you. You got this.
Without further ado.
Lofty
I'm gonna do
wisdom will
this.
show us the way.
Smite the dust.
Gather.
You on this.
Behold the dawn.
Because the sky's clear.
Get on my
Blaze
face.
shines.
Light compels you. While the light shut. Stabilize. This is order.
Let's just take my time with this. If it wasn't for the buff in the Abyss, I feel like she would struggle a little bit more if the HP was still the same, I suppose. I don't know. But that definitely felt better than I thought. The thing that really got me is like the rotation I did in the very beginning. Zhongli's shield. I did Ino's skill into, what was it? It was skill and burst. Do I end up having all the constructs down, then do activate your skills by then burst first in the rotation? I actually did feel a lot better than I thought. Alright, do this first because this takes a long time to set
Turning
up.
point in fate. Stay.
Yahoo! Think you
Do
can
this
get
to
away?
get all the guys grouped up, so it'd be funny to do that all at once.
A new moon rises.
Cleanup sequence.
I would never play this team, but it's kind of fun though. This was the team I discovered when I got Columbina, and I was like, I really want to try this.
A moonlit night for
Do
all.
this. Do this. Do this.
Preparing
You
for
know what? Do
battle.
this shit, man. Okay, I actually managed to get to the time.
Let's play. Think you can get away?
Wait, did I actually get the skill still? There's no way I got that.
Yahoo!
Leave it to me!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Okay, he was about to do his ability. I didn't exactly mean to do a Nifla's burst though. I don't know, am I pressing the buttons too fast? I feel like I am, cause I was trying to swap to during there.
Solidify!
Oh, right.
Hold, dark! You got this!
Be cleansed. Divine
Doesn't
light.
matter.
Shield them. Light the dark.
Look, the rainbow!
Light compels you! Go get him! Gather!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Okay, I got lucky with that. I didn't see it. Wow.
Be gone, shadow of darkness! You got order guide you! Solidify!
There we go. Okay. Well, I should have known it'd be so easy to clear the abyss. I mean, the shield is just that strong. Word supply is also that strong, but... I was using John Lee for comfort there, though. Even though I don't have, like, Harbinger on her, and that's just, like, more than enough. Did I just see my ping at 15? That's diabolical. The lowest my ping has ever been was 11. That was years ago. I don't know if I'll ever reach that ping ever again. Anyways, next team. I still need to try Vressa in this abyss to see if I can do it. I've seen that Vressa can do it, the same with Skirk, but since I'm not going to try Skirk in the abyss today, so yeah, I just don't feel like doing it. I could do one Vressa team on the first half and then another Vressa team on the second half, which I kind of want to do the first half team just because I want to just see how well she does in her own personal damage despite how cluttered this team's just going to look. I mean, obviously, if Nubla can clear, I know she can. And I could just do this team again. Then I'll try second half with a different Vressa team. I haven't played Vressa in so long. I miss playing this character. Still, right now, I'd say if I had C1 funds, I'd say funds would be just as fun as my Vressas, but without C1, since I don't have it. I think Vressa is still my favorite in terms of like playstyle. And second is between Flins and Zabai. I like them both almost the same. Now, I saw the gameplay for the creator server with Varka, which I talked about that way earlier in the stream. And I really like that team. Or not team, but I really like his gameplay loop. It looks way more fun than I thought it was going to be. It's so hack and slash. For dual wielding greatswords, it looks badass. It's just such that I really hate his teams. Like, I hate his teams probably the worst in this game because he had the worst restrictions in the game.
Installation chamber.
On my mark!
Three moons converge.
Headbutt! Charge! Yeah! Good. Arrow incoming! Yeah! Heads up! Charge! Yeah! Good.
A new moon rises.
Let's move!
Definitely feels worse than a Flint team, which isn't that surprising given the enemies are fighting. But I gotta say, if I played it better, it'd probably feel about the same as the Nuva team. So that's it is what it is. Nuva has an easier time hitting them though.
Stabilize. Light compels you. Go get him, Nick.
Look, your rainbow!
Divine light, shield them! Smite to death!
Solidify. Behold the dawn.
Wing down water bomb!
All the light shine.
Be cleansed! The sky clear, the glazed moon shines!
Yeah, I like this rotation so much more. I like that rotation so much more. Wow. Now I actually don't mind, I know, if I do that rotation. I actually don't mind it. So doing Itlua burst skill, I don't really care about whether I get somebody's burst or not, but with the way her build is, her getting her burst makes the first rotation feel pretty good and consistent after. So Zhongli's shield, Itlua burst skill, is skill burst I know, or burst Itlua skill I know, then go back to Itlua to do skill on him, and then burst on Aino, and then go to Zabai. Either or, it feels pretty good. I seem to get her burst pretty easily.
Three moons converge.
Preparing for dust up.
Let's move! Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Headbutt! Charge! Look out below! Boost! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
A new moon rises. Serve.
Damn, that's crazy.
Installation chamber.
On my mark! Cut! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Cut!
Wing.
Controlled breathing.
Yeah, that's good enough.
This is order.
Dad, I definitely wanted to do that.
Be gone,
Thank
shadow
you.
of darkness.
Ratchet time!
Smite to death!
Do this, because this is fine.
Smite to death!
Gather. Order guide you. Behold the dawn. All the light.
Wing down water bomb!
Be cleansed! Smite to death! The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines! Smite to death!
Stabilize. Light compels you. Go detonate it.
Look, your rainbow!
Honestly, if I set up better, I could have the like burst in the beginning, but it seems like
Divine light!
doing
shield
this
them.
isn't too bad either. Yeah, it feels good now. I actually don't hate it anymore. I used to not like it, but okay, now I don't hate it as much. The rotation is just right. Just right. Now, this one.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Three moons converge.
Start the clock!
first. Headbutt. Charge. Yeah. Oof. Charge.
A moonlit night for all.
Insulation chamber.
On my mark. Hey. Headbutt.
Russell's like doing such good things, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He did like 130k though. For that.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
For
Ultimatum
that.
Let's move.
He played fast and maneuvered against this boss at least. I guess there's that. Oh, I'm not sure. 122,000. Haha. Still love this character's gameplay. I prefer her overloaded teams though, just because I've gotten just stuff.
Solidify. I will have order. Be gone, Shadow of Darkness. You got this.
Flash attack. Without further ado,
That probably was not the greatest rotation, but I wanted to do it.
smite the dust. The sky's clear. The glaze moon shines. Smite the dust.
Behold the dawn. Go get him, Ada. Order guide you.
Blood, you ready? Smite the dust. Smite the dust.
Hitting those constant 300Ks, which is not a number I think I saw her hit in like any team that isn't with Ino, since Ino C6 is also giving her like better personal damage buffing. So that is cool. That felt pretty decent. Obviously that was just an easy clear. I just still wanted to see how I felt with Vressa, because it was the same thing I still didn't know how to feel about when I did the Astra stream trying that team. I was like, nah, I still don't know if I feel like it's that too great. Not really feeling it too much. Okay, sadly I don't want to do the freeze Skirk team, so that's the only team I'm not going to get to do in this stream. And it is what it is. There is this one I need to try still. Just 'cause I want to see how much personal damage from Zabai really is in that team. First half, I wanted to do like an overvape with Moika, and I don't know if I want to do that still. I would try to see about all my other characters. I could probably do it, but like Uba with the Nefa was able to do it. I don't know if I want to try overloaded, man. It's like that second half is going to be so ugly. I don't feel like doing that to myself. I could do like a traditional puns Vressa team, but I doubt that I have enough damage for this boss here if I do that. If I had her signature, I'd probably be more confident trying that, but I skipped Vressa's signature a second time. Next time she comes back, I'm not skipping it though. And that is for a fact. Because this time around I'm going to probably skip characters a lot more. Yeah, I don't know about Hutao. Traditional Hutao probably not going to do shit. Kanich has a bad matchup in the first chamber. Any Navi team is going to feel pretty bad in here as well. I've seen that Melt Moika can do it, but I don't know if I feel like putting myself through that. I want to try it though. I'm curious how my Moika will do. That's like the only thing I can really say. I doubt that my Vressa is strong enough to do this Abyss, even though I'm usually confident in her damage. It's just that first chamber and then that one most of all. And it's gonna probably even feel worse with Moika, because getting through that shield with just Sweet Lolly is going to be a nightmare. Maybe I shouldn't bother trying to get Moika in here, even though I know she can do it. Second half is like the easiest of the three that she could do. I just don't want to put myself through it, bro. I know I'd have to reset a lot to get like that good rotation I can get on the second chamber. The other two, I know she can do it though. Like Hera and the Legatus Golem, I know she can do it. But I'll tell you what. The next run will probably be the last one. It's gonna end up being like me doing like my best Flint's team on the first half, and then doing a Varessa overload on the second half. Because when this Abyss came out, I did not use Shill. I didn't use like Anifa against the Wilderness Hunter. I didn't do that. I used Overload Varessa against this boss, this mini boss or whatever. I want to see if she can do it, but Overload probably knocks them around so much that I'm probably not going to do very well. But I kind of want to see how Varessa does, so I guess I'll make that the last thing I do. So for now, I guess I'll do this again. Oh wait, so I don't really need to worry about that, do I? Just do that, I guess. I keep scrolling down like I feel like I need to scroll that far down. I don't have to. Been a while since I played this exact Flynn's team though. I didn't mind Ina with Flynn's, but man, Zabai. Well, I know I didn't like that much in the beginning, but finally found a combo that I actually like. Makes me feel pretty good.
Installation check.
Animal test 63. Your plan!
Observe. The night cometh. Be silent.
Oh, fuck! I got home.
Cleanup sequence.
I got home.
Clear. Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test.
Close your eyes. The night falls. Observe. Night falls.
Defensive mode.
Whoops.
Be silent. Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Stand clear.
Do you fear the dark?
Whatever. I could have played that better.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Time to shine. A moonlit night for all.
Be cleansed.
Really? Now I just made this hard on myself.
Lofty
Whatever.
wisdom will show us the way.
Let the world come on.
Okay.
Letting grave names echo.
Wow, perfect frame hit. I love that.
Smite the dust. Foolish.
280 is crazy though. 280? Kinda nice. Chillin' really does up her damage a decent amount. Honestly, I think without C2 Elo, I think that this team is like the best team for Zabai. If we don't end up having like the best team with it, I would say at least C2 Elo, to be honest. I feel like Girl needs to be C6 because he doesn't do that much. But you can choose to use it and it'll still be fine. Like, you'll probably still clear, actually. Alright.
Defensive mode.
Animal test 6308. Chew on this.
Be silent. Observe. You can fear the dark. Close your eyes.
Look, a rainbow!
Preparing for dust up. Clean up sequence.
Stand clear.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Do you fear the dark?
Damn. I was trying to normal tag, but I just stood there on her. I don't even know why. I was trying to normal tag with the Niffa there. Whoops.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Can I switch when I tell you to? Switch.
Converge. Surge. Without further ado, divine light, shield them.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get knocked around a lot.
Aligning, echoing song.
Letting brave names echo.
A new moon rises.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way. Smite the dust. Arrogant and
I swear, y'all just keep swinging. It's actually crazy. Oh,
bring it. Let the mountains veins boil.
wow, perfect frame hit. Fuck you. Okay, whatever.
Without further ado,
Get over here.
divine light, shield them.
Aha. She shred through there a lot faster this time, but the caveat is that you get knocked around. I don't think it's a big deal because of her defense being so high. This save feels even better than it did when I first tried it in the beginning. When Elo didn't have his burst crowned. Like, it feels even better. I guess because, Saba's talents have been a little bit better. I haven't tested this team when I got her skill to 8. So...
Defensive mode.
Two on this. Enhanced animal mark. Flash attack.
Annihilation mode.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Absorption test. Look, right?
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe. Be silent. Fear the dark. Observe.
Come on, Fliz, you can do it! Yeah! Oh, damn.
Clean up sequence.
Gotta be enough to kill you. Whatever. It's fine.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Whatever.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Yoo-hoo! Green moons converge. Aligning, echoing song. Ugh!
Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Wow. Okay.
Bring it.
Strike a pose.
I feel like I could have one-rotated that. If I played it a little bit differently, I feel like I could have one-rotated that. Like, if I didn't just start using her skill before the shield went down, I could have probably one-rotated that boss. That was actually, like, appalling how much damage she just did there. This means that Zabai needs, well, saying that she needs is kind of crazy, but like the type of teammate, like if she gets another teammate, I'd assume it would be like a Geo support, or maybe they try to replace Columbina, but I can't imagine that. So it's like a Geo sub DPS that gives red shred, similar to a Scofier, but more AoE base would be nice for Zabai if she had like an AoE sub DPS support. I think that would be better for her if she gets something like that. But some people, including myself, don't believe that she's gonna get another character. People keep saying, "Oh, this character is coming out pretty soon, like after the next patch." That, of course, Genshin PS4. They're going to be a character that at least is gonna end up buffing the hell out of a character that's gonna probably already is one of the strongest in the game. She's easily the second strongest in the game. So if they end up giving her a dedicated support, she's gonna end up being the strongest in the game. I don't know if I want that. I don't think the game needs that right now. Like, they already have enough characters that are hitting this peak. I feel like we should plateau a little bit, you know? Maybe even buff some other characters that are weaker, but maybe that's just me. Alright, this is probably the last thing I do for the stream. Is this team. Because every other team is not going to be able to clear this. Or, in other words, I could play this exact team and then do Melt in the Week on the second half. I could still do it again. But I just don't want to, man. I don't feel like dealing with it again. Yeah. Makes me feel like I'm just giving up. But I'm, like, I promise you, I'm not, like, frankly trying to give up. I would say there is something that came to mind just now, like doing an Ino, Itlua, Navia, Zhongli team. I wonder if that team would even have enough DPS threshold with me having this team in the first half to clear the second half when it comes to the second chamber. It's not that I don't want to do a skirt team just because I don't feel like changing Frena's build again. For people who don't know, she's running this. And these are her pieces. I had her on the damage build because the only way she actually does anything in the Lunar Crystal team because she was on Tenacity. Tenacity makes my skirt feel a lot stronger. Like, I thought the 20% attack was just a little bit, but it ends up feeling like substantial enough to clear. So I definitely am going to have to try this in a future stream. Right now I don't want to change it yet because it's just tedious to change, and the worst thing about it that makes it tedious is that I can't save it. Because I can't save this build for this, I don't feel like doing that. That's like the main reason why I haven't done it yet. That's the main reason why I don't want to change it yet. Should probably save this to Akasha so I know that this build exists, and maybe I'll come back to check in the future for that. Maybe I'll make sure to do that. I'll make sure to do that. Sword build hasn't changed. I still want to improve her unironically back sands, but I digress. You're fine. It's just I don't hit heavy C6, so I don't even know if that would make a... I mean, I assume it probably makes or break a difference with this type of clear I'm about to do. Well, you god-forsaken units. No offense to Durin, but as good as this build is, I'm upset that when I did farm the artifact set for Columbina, I did not get that many good pieces for him on this set. It's just not worth the transfer. It's not a difference of if you have the 4-piece, it should be fine. No, it's just not good enough. I do have pieces. Oh. Why do I have that? Locked. Guess that's a healing bonus circle. Gosh, man. This account's so unlucky. Or this set is so unlucky with this. That's what I wouldn't say this account's unlucky. This account's like, I feel like my account's definitely above average. But have I not tried this yet? It sucks that I want to keep this, but it didn't feel worth keeping. I should probably check that before I do that. I don't know where Cos was at. Right. Yeah, I probably shouldn't get rid of this yet. Because having that as an outfit potential does matter a bit. Durin is a problem, man. I wish I could improve his build, but I haven't been able to. It really sucks. I have such insanely good pieces on him. And this piece could be put on Zabai for fuck's sake. But I just don't have a 4-piece set for him yet. Will that change in the future? Will I craft pieces? I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't know when I'm going to improve him. Maybe I'll end up crafting pieces for him before I ever go back to farming that set. I will go back to farming at some point because after I do the Millie Astra stream, which I know is going to happen before I even get to do her new set. I have a circlet. I would say I have a Goblet if I can get a Sans, but I don't have a Sans for her. Maybe. I mean, sure, I could probably do that actually. Yeah, I could do that. Oh. Have I not tried this yet? Definitely not better than that one. Oh, I should try this because 4-line start. I see I ran through all that. That's definitely on shit. Hold on. Is there any other piece I could feed? Technically there was one. What about that HP circlet? Forgot which character had that already. This one. Uh, I have to see the end result of that. If that piece goes into crit damage, I might keep it. If it goes into crit rate, I don't know if I will. Yeah. It needs to go into crit damage. I remember I had a 30 crit damage at a crit reroll piece and I got rid of it. I still don't regret doing that, but it didn't have ER. So if this piece rolls with that, I might consider it. Looks like I'm gonna need to look at my pieces to figure out what I want to get rid of. I don't know if I'm willing to feed into that piece that I tried to roll. It has potential though. I hate to see the next roll. Man, it's gonna feel weird parting with some of these pieces here. You could have made those 2 HP percent rolls. At least I have a sands. I don't have a feather in the set. I do have a flower. I do have a circlet. I want the goblet to be the off piece, which is the problem. Technically, I could force a goblet on her though. Yeah, it's not impossible to put her on that set if I actually want to in the future. Doesn't seem impossible to. I'll think about it. The pieces that I tried to roll just then, I guess I won't get to show that on stream. I'd have to go to my way to do this. Which kinda sucks. Yep. I don't even know why I'm holding on to it, I just feel like it. Yeah, I don't really see a point, but yeah. I doubt that this is enough for this, but I'll try it with one of these pieces. The sands and Columbina I already tried. I need to see that HP circlet. Ooh. That's a piece. That is a piece. This is probably not gonna go into the specialized video. Maybe I'll give it an honorable mention or something. That's not bad. That is not bad. That is not a bad piece because it also has ER on it. The only thing I wish it would have had is flat HP and it would have been technically a perfect artifact. But it's a perfect off piece now for like a specific type of build. The only thing left would be to try that with another, you know, piece that is actually 5 rolls and, you know, 4 line start rather than 3 line start with this one. Guys, I would have loved to see this roll into crit damage again, possibly. The thing that sucks is it's not going to be that grand for Nova if I actually tried to put it on him. I still have to consider his off-piece potential over here. One day I need to put that on him. One day. One day I'm gonna give him that piece. The only piece that could actually upgrade him. Obviously it'd be nice if I could improve the circlet, but or it sounds, but it's not gonna be easy since I need that crit rate for this. So I guess it's fine. Well, I'll take that. What about the other piece? Do I want to sacrifice something? I mean, there is always another option. One that I don't feel great about doing. But let's take a detour. Sorry about that again. I got 1 more hour left and I gotta go do something. Well, thankfully we're getting close to the end of this stream. There's only 1 more Abyss run I can really do that I'm willing to do. So you know, I gotta say it again, it feels pretty good being able to just play this thing again, because going this past week or so of just haphazardly, I mean, technically I wouldn't really lose internet that often on here, the other connection, but it was just so much worse. I hated that. Wouldn't be surprised if the patch that leaves PS4 is going to give artifacts Strombucks advancement, but I need Yarn more, so I don't see a point in doing that. Looks like I got a little bit of nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. Happened to the best of us, I suppose. Damn it. No, I can't do that. That's funny. Do I even want to bother to do this again? Yes and no. Kinda don't want to keep doing this though. Hold on, 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 hold on. This actually is a candidate for an upgrade for Navia. Hold on. The only difference is not 4-line start. This piece should have technically been higher than this. I want to actually get a high crit damage piece for once, but it's so hard to actually get that for my account. I always get crit rate. So will this even be any different? I'm willing to hope for the best. And this is a reroll target, so I won't even be able to toss this. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What piece is going to get thrown into this? I'm thinking of a really good piece. And hoping for the best. I don't like it. I don't like it. Also, I'm gonna have to take the L on this. I hate to do this, but I don't want to wait to raise it to 20. Technically, I could look at my 4 stars and probably try to figure out what to toss. But some of them, there is a reason why I don't toss them. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about those too. I do have those back there for a reason. It feels weird to hold on to that. Rather not. It's good enough to keep, obviously, but this is quite literally the definition of a reroll target. I'm definitely going to have to keep retrying this, so I'm definitely going to have to come back to this in the future. But I don't know when that future will be. All I know is that now I don't really have much of a reason to keep strongboxing the Nighttime Whispers anymore, because that was the piece I wanted to really get a good piece for the longest time. The thing that sucks is that she does not need crit rate. She just does not need crit rate. It'd be nice if I had a piece that really just relied on crit damage more for her damage, artifact wise. But the only thing that's good about getting a piece like this is, quite frankly, trying to do this instead. Which, I mean, it looks better, so there is still a benefit to it. It's definitely there. Problem is, I do like her crit rate being higher than 70, so I would have to improve the circlet as well. So, because of that, that's the reason why I haven't really improved her in a while. Because I know that I want certain pieces to just build around a crit rate circlet instead. Because it would quite frankly just be a lot easier. I only need a certain target, whereas with a crit damage circle it's going to be annoying, even despite having a crit rate weapon, because missing a crit with her is way too fatal. A bit worse than Zabai even, in my opinion, but this is still better for Navia for now, but there's some purpose in looking at the other pieces. Well, at least it was eventful. So there is some purpose to it. So I guess I am pretty grateful for a piece like this. I wish it could have been a bit better though, but it did roll good still. It's just, I don't know when I'll come back to reshape a flower in the future. Okay, I am hungry as hell. This is bad. Either way, I'm leaving this hour, so it doesn't matter. Is there anything else? Obviously, as RFS, I'll have to roll to max in my own time. How is Primo's doing? 25, 29, 39. 39 polls. Not too bad. I use the acquaintance in a future stream, next patch next week on Tuesday. So, yeah. There's also the gadget to think about. Can be repaired through a quest. What? Should I do that for a separate stream? It said it can be repaired through a quest. I don't know if it's voiced or not, but I feel like I need to save that for a future stream. I feel like doing that now would feel kind of pointless. But I'm not streaming Genshin again this week because this weekend is all Blue Archive. It's going to be the last full Blue Archive weekend I ever have. So moving forward, I'll probably just stream whenever I have something for Blue Archive.
Be cleansed.
Oh, that's the best you can actually get at the enhancement we're actually. Not too bad. Looking at. Okay. So. Should I go ahead and, I guess I can't really check here. I was gonna say, let me check to see the piece that I haven't rolled, but I'd have to filter it. Oh, downstream. You guys probably won't get to see that though. Sadly. HP circlet, and then the other one was a feather on the set here. Technically, I know a way to deal with this. I could do this at least. No. If it went into ER again, I would have went to 16. I thought about holding on to it for Ino just then, but I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that. After that HP circlet that we rolled, I definitely have a use for it. I'm probably gonna start thinking about what artifact to get rid of again though. After this stream, if I could give that to Nuva, it would have to be an onset flower situation. But I don't have enough. Like, if it had the perfect substats on the flower on set, I be able to have an easier time converting. This piece does too much though to just put this on for a reason. Alright. This. Yeah. I don't stay above 120 ER. If I stayed above 120, I would have definitely tried this. But I don't stay above 120 ER. This is one of my biggest gripes right now. With why this piece is so good on him. And this piece has potential to be good on him, but I'm definitely not getting rid of that. It's definitely a good actual HP circlet off piece. Man, it could have been it, bro. Okay, that's enough wasting time. Look at the ping one more time. It is just nice seeing the constant stream from it, dude. Oh my god. I went through so much strife, you have no idea. I mean, y'all at least got to see a piece of it. But it really was confusing for me, I swear. At first, I thought I had no problems connecting to the internet. But I need to stop talking about it. It's just like, it keeps like coming up in my mind, and I'm just like, I can't believe that this even happened. I'd never experienced this before. In like the, what, 11, 12 years I've had this PS4 for. Then again, I went through a Wi-Fi switch before, but that was like a whole service and modem. I don't remember what the heck Wi-Fi I had before I got the internet service provider I have. Anyways, want to try that, and then when's first half? Okay. This is quite literally the last team I'm willing to do on stream. There's nothing else after this. The only other teams would be trying to get Mawika to clear. I know she has either time on the first half, so I could redo a clear with her on the first half. I just don't know if I feel like it. I could though. That's like the only other one I could reach for if I want to try it, but I just don't feel like doing this first chamber with her. It feels terrible. But she could do it.
Animo test 60. A moonlit night for all.
Second time gonna feel
Preparing for
it's just
dust up.
melt too though.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes. To dust.
A new moon rises. Flame.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Animal hypostasis and...
The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Defensive mode.
Surge. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Be silent. Observe.
That 100K was Columbina. How much damage does Russia do?
Stronger. Let's...
Okay, it's not bad, guys. One day.
to resist.
Oh my god.
Turning point in space.
Headbutt.
He's definitely gonna do the rotation.
Justice o'clock. Hands where I can see them. Stop right there. Final warning. Drop your weapon.
The story has only just begun.
Start the clock. Oops. Heads up. Turn. Headbutt.
Wow. Now I'm doing a lot of damage. Damn, now I'm doing a lot of damage. Guess I didn't have my rotation up for the second one, but damn. I don't know if that's gonna be enough though. If that's what my damage is looking like right now.
Stand clear. Swirl. Mark. Three moons converge.
Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Defensive mode engaged.
Absorption test.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Oh, Jesus. Not that I already didn't know that, but I did need the clear to be about that fast, so I felt like I need exactly 30 seconds, but let's see if we can do this.
Justice will prevail. On my mark.
Turning point in space.
Can I switch?
Hero incoming.
Whoa, this damage is not bad, actually.
The story has only just begun.
Start the clock.
Controlled breathing.
Hero incoming.
What?
Justice o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Justice o'clock.
Decay.
That was unlucky. That guy got hit in the crossfire,
Drop
baby.
your weapons. Headbutt. Turn.
This figured was not gonna work. I figured this was not gonna work. So knocking him around, just not doing it. And bro is just standing there, menacingly, being a bitch.
The clock. Stop right there. Turn. Hero incoming.
The story has only just
Yeah,
begun.
Let's move.
taking too long.
Final warning.
She
Headbutt.
knocked him around too much.
Turn. Justice o'clock.
It takes too long, man. Oh my
Story
god.
has only just begun.
On my mark.
I don't know if it even feels doable to me.
Justice o'clock. Headbutt. Turn.
Turning point.
Yeah, I don't even know if it feels doable to me.
Let's move.
Wow, okay.
Final warning. Turn. Headbutt.
Yeah, I would probably need a situations like this. Yeah, if I had this set up, this would have been enough damage. If I could just get it set up like that, I can see my Varessa clearing this, okay? I don't think I'm going to do this clear though, because for the sake of my own sanity and time, because I do gotta go do something. Since sour, I got 13.
This is
Actually,
infuriating.
they get that done, so.
Turn.
she could. How about to say? How about to say, boy? I was like, wait, a computer? Computer, you good? I'm about to say. Goddamn. Anyway.
Wait. Installation shape. 3 moons converge.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Preparing for dust up.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Damn.
Close your eyes. To dust.
A moonlit night for all. Absorption test.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Wow.
Close your eyes.
Just wow. Like, I know this is like, you know, the show. I gotta remember Flynn's is a meta unit and all that. Obviously, it's not all his damage. It's like Omega's shield in the first half, but like, I was surprised how fast I cleared that.
Okay. New life.
You asked for it.
How
Drop
you
your
mess with
weapons.
that, really?
Stop right there. Let's move. Oof. Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Yeah.
Ressa completely stomped on the stars.
Yeah. Oof. Hands where I can see 'em. What?
Turning point in space.
Start the clock. Hero incoming. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
320,000. I wish I had her signature. I feel like if I had her signature, I would actually be willing to like retry the second chamber enough time to see if I can like deal with like the one problem I have with Ressa, which is her auto targeting. I have to pick and choose, but Overload is not really doing it, but she would knock them around regardless because her enhanced burst knocks them around. So I don't know. Ressa would have a hard time on that chamber because of her knocking the enemies around, and if they stay ungrouped for too long, then it just ends up not being a fun time. It's the same problem that the Moika team has, but the Moika team could also clear as well. I just don't feel like dealing with it. I'm gonna be honest. You can call it skill shit if you want, but like, people really think it's that easy. Y'all probably have cons or something on your characters. Have gotcha artifacts on your characters. And more importantly, everyone's experience is different. So, can't really elite your way through that, but some people will still try to weasel their way out of like understanding the concept of that, which is pretty frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's just, I felt like saying that. There's just been some very questionable things that have been said about this Abyss cycle specifically, that it makes me want to make a video on it just to see what would happen. But obviously, I don't like the community so much that I'm willing to engage with it to that extent. So, whoever ends up watching me because you're watching me for me, or I guess watching Genshin because why not? My content's not the greatest, I already know this. But I do, if you have watched my channel for a long time or checked out my other videos, I do eventually do a recorded playthrough at some point. I reiterated a lot. I'll do it at some point. I can't guarantee when I do it though. It will probably end up being, it might be a few months from now. The reason why is because I really need to focus on something else for now. I would say I want to quote-unquote focus on my life a little bit more, but it sounds kind of screwy when I say that because my situation is kind of unique in that regard. And so, can't really guarantee anything right now. But I can say that what I'm trying to do is going to end up benefiting the future of potentially Genshin. But I would say my own future. I can't even guarantee anything, so I don't know. I feel so screwed right now. It just kind of sucks. So I just try to live my life the way I want to, at the best that I can, with the time I have left. So, yeah. That being said, since everything is not entirely over in terms of this console, despite Genshin leaving PS4 as the last thing that I actually would consistently get on this game for, definitely going to end up saying these words again at the end of the next patch. At least there's some games I will definitely do a stream on. I just cannot guarantee when that will happen. Or not stream, record. The ones that I would do for a stream might not be worth the stream because at this current time, there's a bit of a problem that I need to see what happens after April. Until I see that, it will definitely only be a recording. That won't be bad for some of them. It will be bad for one of them that I want to do as a live stream playthrough. But now there's a game I absolutely positively must do a recorded playthrough on. I'm anxious, excited, and nervous for it. I don't know. Every time I think about it, I was like raring to go the moment that the update came out. But now I feel like I have to wait just a little bit longer. But little bit's gonna definitely be a few months. So I don't even know when I'll be. I need to hit a certain point before I decide to do it. Complete SELENIC Chronicles Part 3. What is this? Even should they carry instruments? Oh. I forgot I got this achievement. I don't know if I got this on stream, did I? I know that he does the one-shot move and you just destroy the instrument and then you get this achievement. Got this on my second account. I thought I already had this though. I guess I never got this. And then this one I got in the last stream before the internet yeeted itself. Break its shield, defeating any fissures of hidden depths summoned by the Lord of Hidden Depths. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand how I got this, because I should have gotten this when I did Stygian. I don't know why I'm just now getting that. But I digress. Anyways, that is it for SELENIC Chronicles. It feels a little anticlimactic, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like an 18 long kind of quest chain thing that's once a week is not good game design. I'm gonna be honest, it's not good game design. I don't care what people have to say about it, it's just not. There's only but so many things you can time get before it makes no sense. I'm not saying that everyone's experience should be able to just go through it all, but I feel like everyone should be able to do everything at their own leisure. If people try to do this quest haphazardly, you will find yourself spending months completing it because it takes that long. And if you take your time doing the Arca quest, it's gonna take even longer. I don't know. It's just bad game design. I don't know what to say about it other than that. Despite all that, I really like Columbina. I don't regret pulling them, of course. Friendship is slowly closing in on that number 10. I'll definitely be looking at her voice notes when I get that on stream. But now, Zabai has a gadget that apparently has a quest tied to it. I don't know if it's voiced or not, but I feel like I should just wait and do that on stream. I don't know when I'll do it. It will probably most likely be next patch. And most likely after Varka's story quest, which I should consider preparing that thumbnail before I start doing the other stuff I need to do. So I digress. I don't think there's anything else that I need to say. It was C2 Crown Burst. He feels great. I can't wait to do the Miliastra testing to see things a bit further. I decided I'm not gonna end up touching this until I get one more of this, and then I'll crown her burst. I'm still not gonna crown this yet. I would say I like to go as far as to put the DPS set on her, the Abad of Morningstar. I'd like to actually get her on that set, So, yeah. Definitely gonna do that. I will try to get this leveled up more. I chose to not do the books yet, because I thought I'd wait till Saturday to do that. Save up my condense over time, and whatnot. I probably didn't even have to use the condense for the artifact that I did, but I just felt like doing it. Was it worth it? I don't know. Probably not. Definitely think things are going to be interesting next patch though. Because as a reminder, Skirk and Escafe is on second half next patch. And I'm very much looking for... I forgot I changed the artifact off of her. I'm looking for it to try for either Skirk or Escafe's signature. I don't know what's going to happen with what I get. If I get a Escafe's signature, I'm going to be more excited because I'm probably going to throw that on a Yonsun. There's a chance I'm going to throw that on a Yonsun. If I get Skirk's weapon, I'll still also be excited because I look forward to seeing how good her build is with this behemoth of an artifact. I do look forward to trying that. Wish I could have had attack percent on it, but yeah, I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing what I get. I do want both of their weapons though. Honestly, maybe I'm reaching and hoping for something amazing to happen, but I shouldn't say all that. I feel like it's just rude at this point. I feel like I've been blessed with the way this account treats me at the very least. So, yeah. As time goes on, I'm probably not going to do another stream on this. The next stream will most likely be Monday, Reset, Tuesday, mark a story quest. And then we're just waiting for a story quest event, and then that's it. So what I'll probably end up doing is that during next week, I'll probably just save up enough resin to use all my resin in a single stream, have 5 condensed like I usually do. So it'll probably be later into next week I'll actually end up doing her gadget quest. Even though it probably isn't voiced, I still want to do this in a stream. I feel like it's just respectful to Sublime. Do I have a thumbnail prepared for this? Not right now, but I will do it at some point. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It feels good to be back. After the last streams that I've been having connection issues, I'm happy I found a resolution that I was able to actually execute on because it was the literal best one I could have hoped for. So, again, I look forward to next patch. It's crazy that we're getting a story quest that feels like it's going to be an Archon quest. We're getting a story event that looks very scuffed, might I add. But, yeah. I like look at everyone's characters. I don't need to do this. Anyways. I'm going to take a break, then double check my second account. But should I check? I guess I should check. The resident or the pro that I got, did anything change? No. Okay, good. Just making sure nothing changed. Still kind of funny that I can check the Millions Wonderland just because I did on my PC. I think that is so silly that I can do this. Oh, it's not available on PS4, right? No, you just make sure we can't activate it, but we can obviously interact with it. Crazy work. Crazy on the frame rate too, but it is what it is. I'm happy. Today's been a good day. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you guys next time.